I know that you have been working for a long time with a number of brands, and I think that's one of the most impressive things about your growth, that you started to really branch out, and it's either sponsorships, partnerships, whatever it is. There's some really big names. I've got a list of things that I've seen you talk about before. It's like there's Sony, there's Coke, there's Nanoleaf, there's Power GPU, there's all WD Black, even Call of Duty themselves. How did you get about getting into that space? Did you have management at the time? Did you just go out and find it yourself, or did people come to you?
Yeah, some of both, but also seeing that your stream is a business and a brand. Something I preach literally all the time of being like, if you're a $1 billion company, you can't go find a streamer that's being super toxic. That's just being not a brand safe person to work with. Yep. And also shoot your shot at companies. I have literal DMs from so long ago that I would find companies that I loved and be like, and just send them a DM. Be like, hey, I love your stuff, love your drink, love your snack, love your clothes, anything. And there's times where I have gotten sponsorships from like a DM of sending them a DM, and then seeing your stream as a business also, of knowing like they know too the value of streamers. So times are changing and like have changed, and a lot of brands aren't doing like normal TV stuff now in papers, advertisements, like newspapers, like they're going for streamers and stuff. So trying to put yourself in the best kind of brand safe light and find those things that you love, because brands love if you're just if you were just a genuine person that loves their stuff, that is their gold mine, because it's like they have loved our product and they're like in the content space, like this is perfect.
Yeah, it's like a natural fit, especially some of those products that I mentioned are things that you use. You're obviously naturally going to talk about. You're naturally going to talk about them,
yeah.
And especially if you like them, they're going to be positive. And you've got the numbers of how many people are in there are hearing that constantly. I saw that Mr. Beast tweet about the Super Bowl, how much the ads cost. He's like, dude, I can give you those numbers for less than $7 billion for a 30-second ad. Just the amount of reach he has now, and it is crazy to think about that. Traditional TV is kind of getting pushed to the side for other forms of entertainment like TikTok, YouTube, Twitch.
Yeah, 100, and it's kind of too of trying to find brands that you like, because the number one thing that I've always said of don't pick brands or things that you don't like, because it's not going to be genuine. And that means that whoever is seeing that can see you as like a fake person. Like I'm going to do a cool stream for gambling when I talk about all the time, like I hate to gamble. And I have turned down a ton of gambling streams or drinks or beers or anything like that, because stream knows like I don't like that. So if you then try to go after things for the bag that you don't like, it will come off, one, as fake, and two, you'll get horrible feedback and chat won't like it, things like that. And then the company will also probably hate it, because they know too, they didn't get clicks, didn't get purchases, because it's something that they know that you don't like. So trying to kind of choose that for like a bag, I've tried to always stay true to things that I like. I will definitely say yes to, but if it's like I said, just things I'm openly that I don't like, that I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, and I've heard you speak about this many times. Is like also not letting a lot of things or brands or people take advantage of you.
Yep.
There's a lot of brands that will lowball, like you're pretty much just a salesman for them with like a very low commission rate.
Yep. I say that all the time too, of brands know they aren't dumb, and I get it. They aren't going to pay somebody if they don't have to, but I get it as a business, but also it's kind of scummy. I see people all the time that will be super excited for a sponsorship when it's like, that's not a sponsorship, right? Like they're just sending you out product to have a code Joe, and it's like that things that they kind of sent to you that cost them 5 cents, $1 to actually make. And it's so crazy because I see it all the time, and I would love to respond, but I'm not even gonna open up that can of worms. But it's just crazy to me that there's so many companies that do that and like think that's okay, and then there's streamers that take it and it's like they don't know their actual value of me being like, yo, you're a working commission. Like this is a literal salesman job. Like it's kind of sad to me.